Video, we're going to be talking about the COVID-19 stimulus relief package, and specifically we're going to be discussing superannuation and eligibility to be able to access your super as part of the relief package. So accessing your super, so this is going to be decided for those who are significantly in need. So it's not going to be for anyone to be able to access the super. So what do you need to do to be able to access your super? Well, firstly, you need to be in financial distress as part of the coronavirus, and you need to meet certain eligibility conditions. So for those who will be eligible, you'll be able to access up to $10,000 before the 30th of June 2020. And you'll be able to start accessing it from mid-April, so as of next month. And then you'll potentially be able to access a further $10,000 from the 1st of July for about 3 months. So those exact dates haven't been put in place, but there is the potential that you'll be able to access a total of $20,000 if you meet the eligibility conditions. So what are the eligibility criteria for you to be able to access your super? So you need to meet one of these. So one's you're unemployed. The second one's you're eligible to receive job seeker payments or youth allowance, parenting payments, and special benefits of farm household allowances. And the third one, on or after the 1st of January 2020, you were made redundant, your hours of work reduced by at least 20%, or if you're a sole trader, your business was suspended or your turnover reduced by at least 20%. So you need to be able to make sure that you can prove or self-assess to ensure that you can be successful in meeting that criteria. So should you be accessing your super? So whilst you may or may not be able to access your super, the question is, does that mean that you should be accessing your super? I guess some of the things that I wanted to highlight in that is that if you do, you will potentially be crystallizing any recent capital losses. So as you may be aware, the share market has decreased significantly. So if you draw your funds out now, you'll be realizing some of those capital losses. And you need to consider number 2 there is how it will be impacting your retirement savings. So superannuation is designed to be there for you when you retire. So if you're going to be drawing down on it now, you need to consider that it's going to reduce your retirement savings. And you need to also make sure that number 3, be sure to consider other options available. So it shouldn't have been your first option. You need to be considering utilizing your savings, cutting back on your costs, looking at whether or not there's finance options available, because again, it is your retirement savings and specifically designed for that. So we want to think twice about accessing our superannuation. It should only be utilized if you are in financial distress. So how do you go about applying? So this can be done through MyGov. You'll need to ensure that you, again, meet the eligibility requirements. What will happen is the ATO will confirm your eligibility and they'll issue your super fund with a determination so that payments can be made to you. If you do have a self-managed super fund, there might be slight alterations with that, just because rather than the super fund paying you, potentially you'll be managing that payment. Some other things that I want to highlight for you to consider is that the payments will be tax-free and it will not impact your Centrelink or DVA entitlements, which will be fantastic, and claimants will be made available from mid-April. So at the time of this recording, it says 23rd of March, so it's going to be a couple of weeks away where you can start to access that superannuation. Okay, so that's all, guys. Just a nice quick video on some of the things that you need to consider as part of the recent announcement regarding drawing down on your superannuation. There could potentially be other changes and other further details being provided as we're coming to you fairly quickly. So stay tuned and we'll be sure to keep you updated as further updates are provided.